Hello, it's me, Nico. It's been a long time since I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my setup. Anyway, the point is, I just wanted to stick this out in the beginning before I start talking about the island edit that I'm going to be showing you today, to just say thank you so much. Thank you. We officially hit 50,000 friends to the channel, and I know I've been really absent, so I actually feel really guilty about like hitting such a milestone. Just because the past couple months mentally I just wasn't doing my best. I mean, who is in 2020? But I still want to say thank you. I don't want it to go unnoticed because I really appreciate y'all so much. And yeah, I actually really want to do something special for 50,000, so this isn't like the only thank you I will be saying. I want to do something special. I think for the next, actually, you know what, let me actually start the video because we're going to be doing the squirrel face pond today. But I think the next video after the squirrel face pond, and this is me just showing you the items that I'm going to be using today. I'm finally going to be releasing that announcement, that special project. It's clothing related that I've been waiting. I was supposed to release it in October. Again, just really wasn't doing my best, so everything got super delayed. But after being kind of burnt out with Animal Crossing also, it was just a really rough couple months. I mean, honestly, I finally felt inspired to give the squirrel face pond a little upgrade, the upgrade that it deserves, you know. So I thought what would be nice was to kind of just show all the items that I planned on using. It really helps me also just because I can get an idea of like color scheme, if there's anything else that I would like to add, and also like, I don't know, just kind of like the theme, and if the items that I do have available to me are helpful into what I want to create. I think you'll notice though that once wait, I lost my train of thought. Well, I'm gonna be showing you, I'm actually gonna also, this is the squirrel face pond. Okay, wait, so I'm trying to be like Delegacy and just like talk about it as the video plays, but I tend to get distracted really easily. So actually, alongside the squirrel face pond, I really wanted to finish up that little space right in front of Cody's little yeehaw corner, you know? And I knew I wanted to place like the drink machines or like snack machines, kind of have like a little vending machine outlet post kind of thing, and so I think I finally figured out how I wanted it to look, because I guess my main issue was having it look nice and fill in the space without completely covering up my little yeehaw corner for Cody. And yeah, I think you'll see that maybe from like the roadside it's kind of, you can't see, well, I guess you can see Cody still, so it's fine. It worked out for the best. But also like as you walk up that little middle part into the neighborhood, I think it really like covers that space well. Am I making any sense? I have no idea. Anyway, when it comes to the actual squirrel face pond, I didn't show the like island editing of me changing the squirrel face from like, it used to like look up and it wasn't really a face, and now it's actually, it actually is one. Am I making sense? Because I actually had done it a month or so ago when I was feeling pretty burnt out from Animal Crossing, and I just didn't film it because I was just trying to like get myself in the mood to play again, as opposed to like play every time I play being for content. And so yeah, it's just me decorating. I don't know if I'm doing a good job explaining, but I did want to keep some like little reminiscing points from the previous pond, especially like the picnics and picnic blankets. As you saw, there was me like using the new sitting animation, little sitting emote, to kind of figure out how it would look for photos for when I can finally upload a dream address. I was just kind of like trying to walk around and see how it would look with like with like having snacks and everything to kind of enjoy for pictures, because that's something I really want to do. I really want to release a dream address soon, but I want to at least have like half of the island done or something. Like honestly, the pieces that you've seen, if you've watched like all my videos, or if you just want to look at all the thumbnails, those like those crafts, like those island edits, are literally the only thing I have done on my island. And so I don't want to just like be like, oh, here's my dream address, and I have like nothing else done. I want to like have some surprises and things. So I think once I finish like half of my island, which I really want to start working, like I'm really motivated to play. This latest update to Animal Crossing has really inspired me and pushed me to play again. especially all the new items. I'm really excited for them. So hopefully by like the end of the year, like that's my goal, by the end of the year to release like a really nice dream address with a lot of things to show you. And then my main goal is by like the 1 year anniversary, so like March 20th, 2021, I want to be done with Guanabana. Like I want to finish it. I want everything to be, I mean, that's like the latest date though, right? Like if I finish by the end of the year, that would even be more ideal, but like by the latest, I want to finish by March 20th. Also, if you hear like they're mowing the lawn outside, I forgot it's Wednesday. I always do that, I forgot. Anyway, but yeah, so I wanted to do a little seating area to fill up that space. I just included it just because I thought it would be nice, and I didn't want to like make a whole little, I guess I could have been one of the surprises, dang it. Anyway, doesn't matter. And then also for the actual squirrel face pond, I really wanted it to be kind of like very natural and overgrown, kind of like, okay, so like my island, right, is like a miniature toy island, but with the city core being really Japanese inspired. I feel like a lot of the Animal Crossing city core islands are inspired by like Japanese neighborhoods. It's very loud, I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to stop it. Hopefully I can like sync everything up again. Right, so really inspired by like Japanese suburban neighborhoods and parks and everything. So I wanted the park, the Squirrel Face Park pond, to look like a park, right? Kind of like nestled in this city. Sorry. If you can't hear the noise, it's gonna be so silly that I'm like laughing at nothing. Okay, I think it's done. I'm so sorry about that. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I wanted the Squirrel Face Pond to feel like it's nestled in the middle of like this miniature toy island, this like city. I swear to God, if they come back, I'm gonna say something. No, I won't. It's their job. Anyway, so I wanted it to kind of be like an escape spot, right? Like you can have picnics and you can kind of also be nestled a little bit in nature, but at the same time there's a lot of things that still relate to being in a city, such as like snack machines and drink machines. And I really wanted to add like a climbing wall just because I really love the color swatch that I have, the pink one. And also in addition to that, I think actually when I lived in Taiwan, so I was an exchange student in Taiwan, my friends and I would go to this park that had like a climbing, like it was like a riverside park, right? So it was along the river, you could like rent out bicycles and everything. And in addition to that, they had like a climbing place where you could just climb. Like, I mean, there was no safety stuff, so like it was kind of, actually no, I think there was. We just didn't have the safety equipment. You had to provide it yourself, which like obviously we were just high school students, so we didn't. But we would like climb it. I remember like that was the first time I ever learned how to like climb a wall, and it was really, really cool for me. Like it was just a really cool experience that I can think of. So I think maybe like subconsciously that's why I wanted a climbing wall too. Because that just makes sense that I would put it in the park. Anyway, as you can see, I also have like these iron gates that I have around the perimeter, kind of just like to show the entrance of the park. And I wanted to like have, I don't know if I do it right now, but I end up putting like a little corner right here on this like most right entrance as kind of like a place to park your bicycle, right? Because in the other like island edit that I've done recently, I like lined up a bunch of tricycles, imagining that the squirrels could like use them to bike around. So like I imagine, oh well, if one of them bike over to the little Squirrel Face Pond, they can park their bicycle, their tricycle, you know. And yeah, I definitely kind of want to fill up the space more. I obviously have to finish and do the left side of it because like I mentioned, actually did I mention that? I only focused on the right side. I didn't have enough items. And I had all of this that you're watching literally took me like an hour, and I was like, are you kidding me? I have to do a whole nother side. Oh, you can see a little preview. I had like another picnic blanket, but it was still really sparse looking. So I wanted to fill it up. I'll fill it up later. That can be part of the surprise. Anyway, as you can see, next to the snack machine, I wanted, you know, make sure there's a place for people to throw their trash so they're not polluting my island. But then I noticed like I was putting like the pet bed next to the trash, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to send the wrong signal. So I was trying to find a way, because another thing with my island, as y'all know, we have like the little dog park that's inspired by Marimo, and then also I just have a lot of the mom's plushes scattered around the island. So I thought it would be kind of cute to put like a bunch of pet beds too, just to show, you know, like those islands where they're just super overpopulated by animals. I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing, but the people who live on the island just like take responsibility and care for them just because there's so many available, you know? And so I would imagine, you know, like Cody up there or like Static that we saw earlier, maybe they like, you know, have pet beds and stuff, and like when they see, they like feed all the mom's plushes that are scattered around the island, you know? So that's why I didn't want to put the bed next to the trash can, because I was like, that's such a bad thing to do. No, I don't agree with that. So eventually I give it its own little corner in front of the climbing wall, as you'll see, and then I have like, you know, eco-friendly, put a little rubbish bin next to the snack thing so you don't pollute. And yeah. Oh, also, as you can see, I used the arch to, I saw that the time for, I was like, wait a minute, have I not been filming? But I forgot that the lawn mowing sounds. But I put that arch, the autumnal arch, I forgot the name of it, the toy bounty, tree bounty arch, kind of to allow it to be kind of like the Animal Crossing population pond that I've been wanting. I've been kind of referencing and wanting to be inspired by in like older videos. And I was thinking that depending on the season, you could decorate it for that. I think I'm near the end of the video though, so I may end up closing this up because I feel like I just stopped mid-sentence. I apologize. I'm getting used to this. I'm not like Deligracy. I apologize. I'm not. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, this talking. I had a lot of fun. It's really easy for me to do it this way. Actually, maybe I'm not even done. Actually, I don't think I'm close to being done. Oh no, I still have 2 minutes. I'm sorry. But yeah. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoy it. I can't wait to finish the other side of the squirrel face pond. Maybe I'll do it. It's Thanksgiving break in the US, so I'm gonna be taking the next few days off aside from filming Harvest Festival, just because I'm really excited to film. I don't know if that's tonight though, you know, if they're gonna release like the updates, or if it's gonna, I may just wait for tomorrow and actually celebrate on Thanksgiving. But yeah, I think I'll probably do the same thing on the other side of adding like another picnic blanket and kind of filling it up. I think I was gonna put a drinking fountain. That's one of the craftable items you can make. And maybe I'll do another bike station. That could be nice. A little bike station. A bike rack? What is that called? I don't know. Anyway, but as you can see, I just, you know, I wanted to give it some love. There's also, kind of like right there at that entrance. I don't know if I want to decorate on the squirrel face pond too, or kind of just leave it alone so people can like see that it's that face. But that little circle, that space that I just circled around, I would like to fill it up. I don't know, with flowers or find some items. I think flowers really help build it up. And I like it. I try to avoid using weeds though, just because I feel like it's a little too natural. You know, when I was going for like a more tropical island, it made sense, but now that I'm going for more city, I'm just trying to use like very sparse amounts of trees and flowers to fill up the space. Okay, I think that's my signal to end. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy. I really enjoyed crafting. I can't wait to continue. I really want to do the inside of my house. So I'm gonna stop talking because I think the music's kicking me out. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for 50,000. I'll make a really cute video for y'all. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see ya.